Welcome, it's Angelo, and today's topic is rice. Riso di Sibari. Can you guess where this rice comes from? It comes from Calabria, the very south of Italy, where a lot of Calabrians don't even know that rice is grown there. But in the Riso di Sibari is in the plains of Sibari. That's where you find these plains where we have these sinkholes, which they call occhi de mare, eyes of the sea, and that's one of two places where the water sources to flood the rice paddies come from. The other source is mountain spring water. Rice grows in water and soil, and so it's super important that the quality of the water and of course the soil are high quality and nutrient dense and clean. So the water that most other rice can come from might be industrial wastewater or waters that have been contaminated with other fertilizers or pesticides runoff from other farms. So this is water directly from a mixture of the sea and mountain spring water. It doesn't get any better than that. So that's a major contributing factor to the quality of this rice. So you have Giancarlo Praiano and his three wonderful daughters that run this wonderful family company. Magisa, Maria, Giussi, and Sara. That's where the name comes from. And as always, we indicate exactly where this rice is coming from, which we'll find, of course, on the label here. It's grown, milled, and packed in Magisa, in Villa Piana, in Cosenza. So we'll start off with the very popular Arborio. So this Arborio, most people are familiar with just using it in a risotto, but it also makes great rice puddings, vegetable-based soups, stews, and croquettes. This rice in the lowlands of Sibari, the Magisa has the Arborio, as well as the Karnak, Carnaroli, the brown Carnaroli, the aged Carnaroli, and the Nero. Also we have on this label is some minestrone soup for your ease of uses. And the cooking time for Arborio is around 15 to 17 minutes. So if you're looking to make a wonderful risotto, you can check out our page. We'll show you how to make a risotto. But very simply, you're toasting rice and then you're adding a splash of wine and then some vegetable stock. It might be a porcini, it might be a vegetable, it might be a pumpkin, or it might be a seafood. So there's the classic, well-known Arborio. Next in line, we have the Karnak. Karnak is an interesting variety. It's similar to the Carnaroli, whereas the Arborio is a little shorter and fatter, and the Carnaroli is a little longer and slimmer. So the Karnak is more similar to the Carnaroli. It's slightly sweeter, and the uses can also be used as a risotto and rice salad, stuffing, casseroles, and then just boiling white rice. It's slightly higher starch, and it's a little more consistent. The word Karnak actually comes from an ancient Egypt, and it means at the most select of places. And you can find the Karnak along with the rest of the line at your favorite retailers or on our e-commerce. Vegetarian stuffed peppers is the recipe that we're offering here for you. Cooking time is about 16 to 18 minutes. Now we have the king of rice. This is the Carnaroli. It could very well produce the best risotto. You can also use it in a soup, rice pudding, or in a Spanish paella. Carnaroli dates back to 1945 and is the love child of the Vialoni and Lecchino rice varieties. And it's that long grain, and it just has a higher starch content, which gives it an extra creamy, toothsome texture. And it becomes a little harder to actually overcook. And you can just, as you're cooking the risotto, just take a little spoon and try it out and make sure it's at the right texture. But ultimately, this is like the superior risotto, and its cooking time is around 16 to 18 minutes. So on the side here, we offer the Mediterranean risotto. And then we have the whole grain brown rice, which basically brown rice means that there's less of the refining process of taking off the outer layer. So the brown rice doesn't work so well as for a risotto, but you can use it in rice salads, vegetable-based soups, stews, and stuffing. It's a whole grain, brown rice variety, so it's got more mineral content to it, more vitamins, B1, B5, and B6, proteins, minerals, and it also has a high degree of digestibility, and it's slightly more mild and nutty because it's got that outer layer on it. It makes it a little more chewier as well. So that is your brown rice, and on the side here we got the brown rice salad. And like the rest of our products, this Magisa has complete control of the entire production, so it's single estate where they grow, they have their own fields, they do their own milling, and they do their own packing. Next in line we have the Carnaroli Aged rice. So the Carnaroli, before it's being husked, will sit in a silo for about a year where the character and flavors develop. It's kind of like a wine. So it gets a richer, smoother, creamier, and more complex flavor. It's sought after the top chefs. It's a careful selection of the actual seed or the grain that they're using. And the technique of farming, it's at a lower density than what they would do the regular Carnaroli, and that's what you get. You get a bit of it completely eliminates the excess of moisture that's present in the grain after husking, and it sort of allows the starches to release gradually when cooked. The end result is a long process of rice from the full bodied grains with a sweet aftertaste. And it just absorbs the liquids and the seasonings like no other rice, and it's just, it's the ultimate. This is, if you're gonna experience and want to delve into the world of risotto, this is the one. So there you have it, the king, 16 to 18 minutes to produce a really great risotto. Next we have riso nero, which is forbidden rice. This rice is definitely the most aromatic. It's beautiful color. It's actually not black. It's like a deep royal purple color. And it's native to China, which I believe a lot of rice is native to China. In the 19th century, it was grown for the emperor and his court. It's that dark purple color. It's got this like mild nutty taste, and it's sort of like the aroma of freshly baked bread. And the dark color is actually due to the anthocyanin, which is a powerful antioxidant found in most dark colored plants. Black rice is an excellent source of vitamin E, and has more antioxidant than blueberries. Ooh. So next time you're in for like you can make a nice rice pudding, salad, side dishes, stir fries, burritos, and it makes a great seafood combination with this rice. This rice takes a little longer to cook. It's around 38 to 40 minutes, but it's well worth the wait. And you can also soak this rice for about an hour prior to cooking it. Riso nero. So Magisa, we've been working with for a while, and like all the rest of our producers, we've been there several times, and we've met with this family, we've eaten with this family. It's a wonderful family and such a wonderful place, and we're so proud that we could offer this rice from a such a small little corner of the earth in Sibari in Calabria. So as you know, this is the quality. Rice is nice. Try it out in your next meal. Thanks for watching.